If x squared y plus xy squared plus y cubed equal to 0, find dy dx. Solution. We're going to use product rule to solve this and this. So in differentiating them, we write down the first, x squared, differentiate the second, and differentiating y is dy dx plus differentiate the first and write down the second. Differentiating x squared is 2x dot y plus, now we're going to differentiate this also. So we'll write down the first x, then differentiate the second. Differentiating y squared is 2y dy dx plus, now we differentiate the first and write the second. Differentiating x is 1 times y squared plus, coming to this, differentiating y cubed is 3y squared dy dx equal to 0. The next thing to do is to simplify them. So we have x squared dy dx plus 2xy plus this will be 2xy dy dx plus y squared plus 3y squared dy dx equal to 0. Now we are going to collect the like terms in dy dx. So we have x squared dy dx plus 2xy dy dx plus 3y squared dy dx. Then we are left with 2xy and y squared. So this will go to the other side of the equation, and that will be negative. So we have minus 2xy minus y squared. The next thing is to rearrange and factorize. So we have x squared dy dx plus 3y squared dy dx plus 2xy dy dx equal to minus, in bracket we have 2xy plus y squared. So we are going to factorize dy dx into this x squared plus 3y squared plus 2xy equal to minus into 2xy plus y squared. The next thing is to divide through by this. So we now have dy dx equal to minus bracket 2xy plus y squared all over x squared